You are listening to the Ag Tech Talk podcast by AgriBusiness Global. Each episode, we speak with industry experts exploring the intersection of cutting-edge technology and crop protection, getting intel on the fast-changing ag input market. Welcome to the Ag Tech Talk podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Katsaris, Managing Editor for AgriBusiness Global. Today, we'll be speaking to Aldo Rosette, Senior Account Executive for EarthDaily Agro, as he shares the use of space-age data and how satellites revolutionize the way we approach agriculture. How does the use of space-age data and analytics revolutionize the way organizations and individuals approach agriculture and food production?
Absolutely. So space-level data, it's invaluable for understanding conditions from a field to a national and global scale. This data is crucial for production forecasting, with the space industry playing a vital role in providing insights that support data-driven decision-making at the field or farm level. This data enables a range of applications for farmers, enhancing productivity by offering near real-time insights into their fields. Utilizing space-age data allows us to predict crop production and conditions, giving customers a competitive edge. So for the broader population, this information is essential for understanding crop production trends and addressing potential issues in food supply.
What are the advantages of the new constellation EarthDaily plans to launch in 2025?
Yeah, for example, we will have daily data available globally, including 22 spectral bands. The yellow band, for example, is a recent addition to the market. However, the most critical aspect is ensuring the highest data quality and reliability.
And how does the use of geospatial analytics help make informed decisions related to risk mitigation and resource allocation?
Sure. For example, the data needs to be processed into analytics to provide valuable insights. We already have it. In the insurance industry, for instance, such analytics enable companies to understand the current status of their portfolio in real time, review historical data to evaluate risk levels, and make informed decisions based on high-quality data.
How will scientific-grade data improve decision-making processes for farmers and agricultural organizations?
This is another crucial point. Having scientific-level data on a daily basis is something we currently lack. For instance, in areas where cloud cover is an issue or where more frequent imaging is needed, this constellation will provide valuable data. It will enable us to monitor product health, heat stress, and other indicators, such as red bands, for example, to assess the progress of the crops. This data will be extremely important for farmers and organizations, aiding in better decision-making regarding input allocation, timing of applications, and other critical activities in this environment. The scientific grade is going to be, for a fact, the best class in the world. Data to be trusted, and it could be validated from worldwide institutions.
What are some specific examples of how data analytics have successfully transformed agricultural practices?
This is particularly important in regions, for example, like Europe, where there are restrictions on fertilizer application. By utilizing remote sensing data, farmers can optimize fertilizer use at the field level, even down to soft parcels or through variable rate applications. This technology has revolutionized the variable rate industry and significantly impact other sectors as well. Data analytics not only enhance agricultural practices for farmers, but also benefit the insurance industry. They enable the monitoring of crop conditions remotely, eliminating the need for field visits and allowing for the assessment of potential risk for customers.
Can you discuss the integration process of EarthDaily's analytics into existing agricultural systems, and what are the potential challenges that might arise?
So, for example, this is 100% calibrated to be adapted to solve any problem. We have the option to plug and play, that you can bring your own analytics. And we plan to enhance both the spatial and the temporal resolution of these bands. The radiometric resolution, which is already at a high standard with existing satellites, will remain consistent. This ensures compatibility with systems developed based on Sentinel and Landsat data, including applications utilizing NDVI and NDVI time series. Our goal is to improve technologies that rely on this data by adding new spectral bands and exploring innovative combinations of these bands. This opens up new opportunities for delivering advanced products to the market, leveraging both an enhanced spatial and temporal resolutions.
Can you dive into a little bit about the cost?
We don't have like a price standard, let's say. But right now, specifically on my region, we will make it happen for sure that price is not an issue. Because it depends. At the end of the day, it's depending on the amount of hectares that we are going to be working with, the price that we will be putting. But it's not like this is going to be like $1.25 per hectare either way. No, it depends. So this is kind of like a complicated question about pricing, because it depends about the amount of hectares and the number of services that you will be requiring. If you already have your data and you're going to bring it to us, or it's going to be from scratch, a lot of factors are involved.
How do you envision the role of advanced data and analytics in addressing global challenges such as food security and climate change?
It's backing back a little bit to question number one, but for sure, food security is key. For instance, we will introduce a band sensitive to methane, which will be invaluable for tracking emissions. Additionally, thermal bands will help us to monitor and predict the probability of wildfires. This is especially critical given the recent increase in emissions from wildfires, such as those in Canada, in Brazil. We also face significant challenges with fires, particularly in Cerrado, the Brazilian savanna, and the Pantanal. There are roughly 6 times the size of the Everglades. Monitoring these regions is crucial for managing and mitigating fire-related issues, whether naturally occurring or man-made.
And is there anything else that you want to add or anything you think we haven't touched on already?
Once again, as I mentioned since the beginning, I'm in charge of the expansion of our services in Latin America, Spanish-speaking countries, if you want to say, since Brazil speaks Portuguese. So I'm really happy to be working this amazing project. It's super relevant to mention that we have an amazing team. We have the benefit to have our technical team divided by time zones. We have Brazil on one hand and France on the other. So it's practically 24/7 the customer support, let's say, that you will be receiving as a customer, since we have these 2 time zones, right? And they are amazingly smart, and for me, it's amazing being working with this talented crew. Of course, they are behind the scenes, but the work that they've done and they are doing, it's incredible. So this is another added value for me, for these new customers that are arriving to us, because it's not only the services per se that they are receiving, it's also the backup and every necessity that they may have, we will solve it for sure. And other thing that it's relevant to mention is that, let's say that we have our catalog, our services and products, right? But we have special requests. Right now, we are working with X or Y companies that need a specific solutions, let's say. And since they were not on the catalog, let's say, we are developing that for them. So that's pretty cool, because we have the infrastructure and the people that can make it happen. So that's pretty cool, because we are not closed like I have A, B, C, that's it. What do you want? Not at all. If we don't have it, I will be really honest and then say I don't have it, but the possibility exists that we can develop for you. So that's pretty good, because at the end of the day is like an Italian suit make, the suit is going to be by your size.